The first two African penguins arrived here at Boulders Beach on the Atlantic Ocean in 1982. They bred successfully the following year, and in 2005 there were nearly 4,000 of them in this colony. But their numbers dropped dramatically in the past decade, and at the moment there are around 3,000 of them.
Historically, there were around 2 million breeding pairs of African penguins along our southern African coastline. At the moment, there's somewhere between 19 to 21,000 breeding pairs remaining, which is around about 1% of the population existing. And that trend in its current decline could lead to the extinction of the African penguin in the wild in the next 10 years if we don't put adequate conservation measures in place to arrest that decline. And as conservation managers, we need to ensure their survival.
We take it very seriously that we have a species on our doorstep that is approaching extinction. So we'll do whatever it takes. We protect the birds at times when the environment gets extreme, high heat or cold weather. Obviously we have marine accidents where the birds sometimes get covered in oil and they can die.
Major threats to African penguins are marine oil pollution and a decrease in food supply from the ocean, such as pilchards, sardines and anchovies. And wildlife experts are so concerned about the dwindling numbers of the species, they're doing everything in their power to improve the penguins' breeding success rate. This includes providing the penguins with specially designed nesting boxes in which they can burrow, incubate their eggs and protect their chicks from predators and harsh environmental conditions. Conservation officials decided to introduce the artificial nest boxes about 5 years ago in an attempt to stop the decline of the African penguin population along the southern African coastline.
A percentage of the population of African penguins nest just simply in open ground. So they'll have a bit of a depression, they'll gather plant material around and they'll create an open nest. Other penguins, for whatever reason we don't understand, actually burrow. The initial boxes were just simply concrete pipes in the ground or bits of planking put together. We've now got to a stage where we've got a glass fiber mold which we're testing. It hasn't proven to be too successful, but we're trying to find out the reasons why and improve that design to ensure that we have a far greater nesting success and that the penguins use far more of them.
A penguin, as we know it anywhere, is really an amazing animal because it has to live on both the land as well as in the ocean. So they are almost a magical species for people to be able to see. And to get to see them this close is really a special privilege. As a conservationist, to be responsible for a population that's really in decline, a population that's chosen by their own design to be this close to us, it's an amazing privilege and we'll do our best to protect them.
Boulders Beach has become a major tourist attraction near Cape Town, with over 600,000 visitors flocking here annually to get as close as possible to these burrow nesting birds without disturbing their natural habitat.
We came to see the penguins today, and I think we've only seen them on TV, but it's a very beautiful sight, and we really hope they're going to do something about conserving them.
It's a lovely experience to be able to see them, and I hope one day I can bring my children here also to see them.
The possibility of my kids not seeing these animals is absolutely heartbreaking. They're so majestic and they're having a terrific experience enjoying them, so I'd hope that generations to come can enjoy these beautiful animals.
Renee Delcom, CCTV, Simonstown in South Africa's Western Cape Province.